Alright, in this video I'm just going to show you how to use 4 buttons on the calculator. This is the buttons that I'm going to be using: the x squared button, the root button, the y to the x button, and the x root button. And the way I'm going to show it is just simply by using examples and do a little bit of explanation as to what it is. When you have these buttons, right, the x squared button, usually it's something raised to the second power, and if you want to reverse the result to get back your answer, you would use something like x to the power of a half, or you would use the root function. So let's say, for instance, that your example is 5 raised to the second power, and you get the answer of 25. The way that you would go about getting back this 5 is by taking 25 and finding the square root of it, or you can just simply say 25 raised to the power of a half. And the buttons that I'm showing you is going to help you be able to use that. Right? So let's look at the calculator and you would see what I'm talking about. So first off, let's use the squared. So 5 squared, you should know this answer as being 25, and you can see the answer written there clearly. And let's reverse that 25. So the function for the root is in this little yellow, shown this little part here. In other words, it's the second function of this button. So I press the second function button here so that I can get the second function. You should see a little thing like 2 and second f there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just simply press that button, and then I get this here. My view is different from the regular Sharp calculators, but you should always, it should be the same function format. So you press the root and you enter the 25, you press the equal, and you would be able to get the 5. Let's say, for instance, you have something else, like you have higher powers. Let's say, for instance, the higher powers is something like 5 to the 5th power. 5 to the 5th power would be 30125, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Alright, and then if you want to reverse that, you would be 3125, and you'd use the 5th root button, and you'd be able to get back your answer of 5. So let's try that now. And let's see, 5 raised to the power of 5, and you would get an answer 3125. Oh yeah, I was right. Some calculators tend to show it like this: 5, little arrow sign like this, and then 5. The reason they show it like that, it's because they don't have a display like the one I have here. So it's the exact same thing if you see it like that on your calculator. Right, so let's reverse that 3125 now. So first off, we're going to do the 5th root. So 5th root, and I'm going to put in the 5 first, then go second function, and the second function I'm looking at is the one right above it. If you can see it there, it's the root x. Press that one, and notice now that the value is written like that, 5 root something, and I'm putting in the 3, sorry, let me just put in backspace, 3125. So 3125, and when I press the equal button here, you would see that the answer is 5. Right, so that's how to use those 4 buttons: this one, this one, this one, and this one. And for the one that I was showing you, which is the half power, I'll show you that really quickly right now. You could do it with this button as well, but I'll show you the half power. So I'm saying that if you have 25 and you want to raise it to a particular power, and we can put the fractional power of a half. I don't know if you know how to use the fraction, but it's 1. This button here, the a/b button, represents a proper fraction function, 1 over 2, and you'll see 25 to the power of a half on your calculator. Press equal, and you would see that you get the answer of 5.